What's going on, young world? Welcome to the conversation with your boy Duane Myko, where we keep it absolutely 100. Today I got a phenomenal guest with me today, and we're gonna ask just one question. I want to ask you about, adults, teachers. What makes you guys get disrespectful with them?
You just trying to help them out.
The two are wrestling and struggling with each other. We don't see any punches thrown in the video. The teacher eventually restrains the young man.
It makes you feel as though, that I can say whatever I want to say to them. Where is that coming from? Delonte, I'm going to start with you. Like, what is something that is making you feel as though, if a teacher says something, I'm going to say something back? Like, where does all that come from?
If a teacher disrespect me, then I disrespect them back. But I ain't a disrespectful person. But it just, like, if you give someone else freedom, and then you don't give me freedom, and I don't ever disrespect you, that makes me mad.
Okay. Jamil, do you feel the same type of way?
I feel like that. I feel like age do matter, but at the same time, some adults think that when they older, they could do certain things and like treat you a certain way because you're that age and that. And I feel like we all the same. Like you should give me respect. I'm gonna give you respect back.
Kids to come in your class, you want them to get excited for this, you got to come in here, you got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
Bye. I'm curious to hear what you have to say, and then I'll chime in and do all this. Go ahead.
Well, some teachers or some adults don't know what to say out their mouth, so.
Some adults don't know what to say out their mouth.
Yes,
okay.
Because I know adults always bang that line like, oh, I've been there, done that, or whatever. But sometimes, like, there's just certain stuff you shouldn't say to get your point across.
Let me ask you a question. You guys are how old? 16, 17? Mm-hmm. So how would you feel as though if a 10-year-old walked up to you, right, and started going off on you?
I'm a gangster, boy. If you a gangster, why your car is fucked up? You need a new fender, some new rims. Man, you better get your little ass off, I'll beat your ass.
Started going off on you. A 10-year-old. If like you would tell him like, yo, the stove is hot. Don't touch that stove. And he turns around and you like, you don't know what the stove is. It ain't hot. I can put my hand on the stove.
I'm gonna tell him, put your hand on the stove and see it for yourself.
Okay, but the whole point is just imagine that's a 10-year-old. That's the same way it is with these teachers. Y'all have to remember like one thing. They were born tonight, but they were not born last night. They've been literally through everything you guys have been through. And I know it's hard to see that because when I was 17 years old, I felt exactly the same way. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, they've really been through the same thing. Y'all have to understand that these adults, and we're just going to use the whole teacher thing because all you guys
can I say another thing about teachers? It's like when I was at my locker, for example, like what you say, they don't know what to say. Like, you can say it like in a more respectful way. Like, for example, I was in my locker. Okay, I understand. I'm a little too loud. You could just be like, you a little too loud in my class right here. Don't come banging, don't come barging at your door telling me, oh, you want to have to get out like right now. You want to have to shut up because I'm trying to teach my class. Like, you don't have to tell me shut up.
See, the thing is, all you care about is what you think is mocking. All you care about is what you think.
What? How? Just
Robert, shut up!
Language may be wrong, but you guys would think like it's all about you. He has 40 other students in there that he's trying to educate, and you worried about yourself right there. It's really a selfish mentality. To be completely honest with you guys, it's really a selfish mentality, yo. You guys have to just understand that they're really not trying to do anything but help you. Like honestly, like they've really been there. Teachers don't want to give anybody a hard time. They have so much to deal with. The high school that you guys go to alone has 2,100 students. Nobody is picking on Jada, no one is picking on Delonte, and no one is picking up on Jamil. I can guarantee you that much because they have way too much to go through. I get it. Don't disrespect me too much. Yes, there should be a mutual time, but you guys have to understand, like they're in this position for a reason. This is a position, and they have so many other things that they have to really deal with. So understand that sometimes when you guys get so mad at these teachers, understand what they're going through. You guys think about what you guys are going through all the time, but understand, just feel you want to chime in really quick. Go ahead.
Well, okay, so, I understand what you're saying, but you just can't talk to everybody the same. Like, you got certain people, like, for me, for example, I don't really disrespect teachers too much, because if my mother worked here and somebody disrespected my mother, I'd be mad. But like, you just can't talk to everybody the same. You could talk, it's shy kids that's not gonna say nothing at all, and then you got the real ghetto ratchet kids that's going to steal you just off butts if you get too loud. So teachers need to not talk to everybody the same, basically. Just speak respectfully. Like, if you don't want me yelling at you or you don't want a bad response back, don't give me a negative response initially.
But just like you just said, and that's how we're gonna wrap it up. You said if your mother was working here, your parents, you wouldn't want anybody to disrespect them, no matter what it was. These teachers, they the same thing. They got kids. They got someone who loves them. I don't know if they have kids or not. So just think about it like if that was mine. You know what I'm saying? Someone that I love. And just understand where they're coming from sometimes. I'm not saying that teachers are always right. Teachers are not always right. Adults are not always right. But it's kind of hard to understand, someone going back and forth with you. It's like, really? You wouldn't go back and forth with a 10-year-old. Never. You wouldn't. You wouldn't go back and forth with a 10-year-old, would you? Neither would you. Think about that every single time y'all about to go to the teacher. Because that's what the teacher's looking at. He's like, I'm not about to go back and forth with a 16-year-old. Are you crazy? That's exactly how they feel. So think about that. Put yourself in somebody else's situation or in their shoes every single time you guys think about, I'm about to go off with somebody. I had a great conversation with you guys. This is your boy Duane Myko, and we can talk to you guys later.